So I think there's a very old saying, that if you're willing to pay peanuts, you'll only get monkeys to work for you. Especially as a startup, it's very key to get good guys. So the first 5, 10 guys, it would be very important that you get the best guys in. And what that means is that you'll obviously have to pay up a little bit more. Pay up a little bit more either in terms of cash or in terms of stock. So hence, typically when you look at ESOPs or when you look at comp, you should split it into saying the first 5 or 10 employees or the first 15 employees and after that. So for the first 15 employees, typically what you would want to do is try and match their comp which they were getting from their earlier employer, or either in terms of cash or with a reasonable amount of equity being given out. Like in our case, we did give a few percentage points out for the first few guys who joined us. And I think, and at least looking back, I think we got a lot of rockstar tech guys to work with us, which helped us a lot in the longer run. And in tech, if you get one good guy, it's much better than having 5 average guys. And it's so much better than having, 10 mediocre guys, So don't fringe when you're looking at your first 5, 10 employees. Post that, typically the stock should be such that every 3 years the guy works with you, you're able to give him 1 year of extra salary through the stocks. That's including the valuation increase that you're expecting and all that. So that's a bench. In fact, when we started off, we didn't have too much of an idea. That's when we looked around, we asked a lot of people. And the general benchmark is that every 3 years, you want the guy to earn one year's salary extra through the stocks that you're giving him. But that doesn't apply to the first 15 employees or the first 10 employees who join you. So that'll have to be very different from it. For the first 15 employees or so, 1 year of earning every 3 years won't work on the stock side. You'll have to give them more ownership. We gave a few percentage points to guys. Also because when you're very young is when you have a lot of issues in the startup, when people have to work like 18 hours, 20 hours, and only a cash compensation won't be very great in achieving that kind of passion or ownership.